Hello everyone, welcome back to part 3 of this 934 build, and this might actually be the last video, I'm hoping. Not too much to go now. I've already gone ahead and on my last recording, which I didn't include in part 2, fitted these, so I'll probably include that footage now, give you a quick spin forward on that. And then so we have this little bit facing downward, so the catch pin can go across and in. Effectively it goes in like this. Yep. So we got screw, washer, just get those hand tight, and then on the bottom of the chassis here, pull that out as a little locator so we can level that up, make sure it's straight. Turn it over. Okay, I'll give you a quick little look. And then if we have a little look at the manual, we'll grab our manual, see where we are, see what we've got to do next. So we are down to battery boxes. Last part we got that fitted, that made up, and then we just fitted this, so we're down to steering. Get the battery boxes on, get the steering done, get the front bumper on, so there's not really too much to do. We're not going to install any radio gear. I don't have any vintage stuff on hand that's not in other stuff, so we're just going to make a rolling chassis. So that's where we are. Let's crack on. So it's actually been a week for me since I was building this, so excited to get back onto it and finish it up. So there's our glued up and finished battery boxes, and in order to get the fittings for that, I'm just going to dig into some of my old original stock, let's say. It's just in one of those Tamiya boxes. Got quite a few of these, but this is where I keep my old new stuff. So we need 4 of these little nuts. And then the little screws, flathead. 1, 2. Hard to get out. 3 and 4. Now that's a tiny one. Most of this stuff's come from just new packs and leftovers. These nice little rare ones from the 934. I actually got out of the XR3 11. That's how you say it, don't know. Chassis pack. I actually bought some new chassis packs just so I could get some of the hardware out, which was totally worth it. Washers and all this sort of stuff. It's hard to come by, but that's taken me a long time just to. Well, I've used a lot and people have asked me for stuff, so I don't mind helping out where I can. But that's getting lower than it used to be. Anyway, let's get this chassis back. Let's get this chassis back on the table, and let's line up our battery boxes. So we want to go about there. Yep, that's where the screw holes are. Grab a screwdriver. Okay, well, are we magnetic? Yes we are, that's going to help a lot. Let's get our first one in. Straight down. Nice. There we go. Okay. Let's grab our number 8 steering set. Okay, so orientation of this on the chassis is the flat parts forward and the kind of nose of that facing backwards. Okay, let's make up these little bits first. Okay, we have one of those, one of those. We might as well make up the other one at the same time because we know that's opposite. So that sits to the back. Let's find ourselves a little spanner for that. It's going to be a small one again. Yep. Okay, let's nip those up. This is what we want now. And we'll get a bit of our flooring coating as well. We'll get them on the outside of those, but on the inside. There we go. Okay, to mount these, effectively we have our swivel post that fits into this hole here. The screw goes from the top through and just a nut on the bottom. Give that a good tighten. Now we don't put the other one on yet because we actually need, or when we put the other one on rather, we need the put the linkage on, which sits to the back. So get this right. Oh look, I've put that on the wrong side, so I need to just quickly spin that over. Effectively like so. It's going to sit toward the back. Okay, linkage arm in the back. Linkage arm in the back. Position's variable on this, you can see it slides up and down, but it does actually have some markers. So we can line that up and tighten that up there. Because it's got lock washers on there, we don't really need the spanner on the other side. It's nice and it's gripping up nicely. There you go, that's tight. Get that back there. Right, well, normally when I display those I just rest that in there. But let's get the front wheels on. That'll really be getting complete, won't it? So, there you go, one. The kind of bearing, I'd guess you'd call it. And the hex for the wheels. And then the wheels. One wheel, two wheel, washer. Nut. Washer, nut. Looking good, looking good. Front bumper. Right, let's get that kind of straight, equal. That looks good there. Fantastic. Fantastic, okay. Okay, while we're here, a couple of bits of heat shrink. Let's get this, right, while we're here, a couple of bits of heat shrink. Let's just get these wires connected up. So we got blue, yellow, red, green, basically. And I'll do it old style, where all I'm going to do, blue, yellow, I'm going to twist them together. Bit of twist, fold it over, bit of heat shrink. How many 934s you come across? They were all just like that and they weren't soldered. I've seen plenty. Which is nice, because when you do a little refurb you can just untangle them. Twist them together, fold them over. There we go, done. Now, last thing, let's deal with these tyres. So these, as you saw me on the video, this has been in here for a week now. So let's pop that to one side. That's really going to complete that nicely. Let's open these up. Let's get a little rag first, actually, or a couple. Couple rags, get the strings off. Go. So they've been soaking for a good week now, but that should come off nice and easy. So just see, if you haven't seen the other video, this has been soaking in glycerin oil. Just some simple glycerin oil that I got from Boots. Gave him a clean up with some isopropanol alcohol, and then a soak in glycerin. There we go, so this chassis is complete as I want it anyway, and really just one final thing for me. This is the original picture, which is just on the phone here, but for me, some batteries. National high top. Just nice for display. Right, let's move this mat out and get my body mounted back on. Okay, mounting the body. So what we want to do with that is we tuck it over one side of the battery box, because the battery box is wider than the base of the body, and then that means we can kind of pull that over, otherwise you see it gets stuck on the battery boxes. And if we orientate that there, give that a little careful flip, there and there, we'll get our catch pins in the lug, tuck it around, and then sometimes you need to tweak these. I need to tweak that, but that tucks into that one there. Let's do it with the other hand, be easier. In the hole, round, and again I just need the pliers to tweak that. Let's grab the pliers. There we go, done. Now actually when I was WhatsApping with Alan about this, we were talking about some stuff in the background, he actually reminded me that when I painted this, I actually did a twin. I did a second one, so I don't know who owns that now. It'd be nice to know, but it'll be like this basically. Come up a lovely finish. It's lacquer over decals on this one, you'll notice. So I paint with like car paints. These are all matched and mixed. Well, actually with the help of Simon, thank you Simon. And then 2K lacquer over the top. So yeah, there we go, complete. I hope you like that video. I really appreciate those of you who've watched it. I just hope to do more. I'm going to go and put this back in my display cabinet, and I think next we will probably do the same with a Lamborghini. I think we'll probably take a chassis of new parts. I've got some other projects and other videos, but a chassis of new parts for the Lamborghini, and build one of those up to show you, because that is again one of my favourite builds. Simple, but I love the metal chassis. So thank you again for watching. It's been a pleasure to do this, and thank you for all the subscribers.